Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Comet Force. This is coming out on the 17th, and it is a top-down roguelite space shooter. It's pretty good, and I enjoyed myself with it, so I'm showing off here. The developer actually asked me if I wanted to take a look at it for the full release, and I have, and therefore, we look. So, if you enjoy the gameplay you see here, there'll be a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Fair warning at the very beginning, this game is in its current state. It seems much harder than it was in the playtest, but that's okay. We're gonna take him because I can still do the same tricks I did last time with him, and he works pretty good. I'm trying to get a win with all of them, but man, it seems like the difficulty level got cranked up a little bit, honestly. So we're gonna jump in with him, and then I have all but 2 of these unlocked. And there's like a lot of buildings, plus those buildings upgrades and things like that. So there's a total of 60 things to unlock. And it's pretty good. Let's see. We're going to upgrade the... Okay, let's take this. Upgrade these. Accelerating field. Blocks one enemy bullet when charged. Captain and troop members reload 40% faster. Wow, that's amazing. All right. Well, we're not actually taking that. That's just one of the unlocks. So we're going to jump in here. I've gotten up to 3... Like I said, but with most of the characters, I've struggled to even finish one. I think I've only finished it with like 3, 4 of the characters. Can't quite remember. So, all right. So here is what you need to know. You have these little areas right here where you can build things, which you will definitely want to be doing. And will be doing, not just want to, but trying to get them as fast as you can. You have in here where you can recruit guys. This is your maximum count of guys here. And then, so we want one more, so we're going to grab him. And then when you go over into here, you can build all these buildings that do stuff. Like I said, and some of these have upgrades, and you'll see it upgradable down there. And these are like all these buildings that each one of these has a pretty cool function, depending on how far into the game you are. We're going to be buying that, and that way next turn we can actually get another guy. All right, now we're going to jump down here. So it is I think it might have, in the accessibility options, I think it might have an auto aim or auto attack on it. I'm not sure. Actually, we can check right now. Let's check. Oh no, that's just a dash direction. Okay, so yeah. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Had to sneeze. So, each time we go around, we do get some decent cash. This game is, with the way the AI enemies are, you're going to spend most of your time just sort of kiting them around, which isn't too bad. Early levels are pretty easy. It's not going to be too bad. We're going to get another guy. All right, now I feel like now we're really getting there. Now, part of our strategy is using our turrets that we will be buying here in a moment to get us more fire speed. The thing this weapon does best is it has a lot of damage. What it doesn't really have is a very high fire rate. And you can do one of 2 things for that. You can either... See, we gotta get range on them. Otherwise, we'll be losing our minds because the guy will be sitting in front of us and we'll be like, I can't hit him. All right, so I believe that is the training center that we need there. Let's go there. We don't have 15, but we will next turn. All right. You can also kind of cheese it and do it this way, where if you point your mouse cursor away from them, you can ensure your guys are closer, and they will actually kill a lot more that way. In the beginning, that's actually super helpful, but once you add like even just one singular upgrade in range, can really make a huge difference. All right, so like if we go in here, there we go. So if we put just that one in, it's going to already be a big difference. What I will tend to do is put 2 of them in, and we'll go on down here, and you'll see what I mean. Like, now they're going to be shooting constantly, and I can shoot, and now we're actually joined in fire. So is that basically... the fire directions are actually pretty interesting. There's some interesting calculations I feel like are going on there. Because some of them really good at aiming for where you're going. Let's put it that way. Or I have terrible luck. Both of those could be true at the same time. All right. Ooh, first boss. I think I believe the game was $6.99. I think if I remember correctly from the email. Just give me 1 second on the next thing. Once we beat him, it probably my biggest nitpick I have is that the area where they throw you back from is very sizable, and there's a lot of knockback on the player, like a lot. And sometimes it feels like I didn't get close enough to really get that thing to throw me back, but see what I mean? Like when you're playing the melee class, the melee ship, ooh, it can be real hard to get in there, and like there's a cooldown on it, I think. But it can be very hard to like get a sufficient amount of damage done. There we go. Yeah, the level 11 boss though, that one I think probably more than anything needs to be looked at, because it does some funky stuff. It doesn't really target you very much, so it feels like it's kind of running away half the time. All right, now on the cannon upgrades, I like to go about half and half reload and attack damage. Attack damage is great, but reload, it's like 2 of these and 2 of these it's a lot. It will get you a great deal of damage. All right, let's go over here. Let's do the, oh, I need 40. Okay, I'll do the thing I should have done in the first. Don't be like me. Learn from my lesson. Enemies draw 20% more damage. That won't be too bad. Okay, yeah, look at that. Now we got some. Now in this particular case with these work best with like just massing cannons, so that when they do hit something, eventually they just start deleting things. I usually end up with like about 8 of them on a run with these. Because it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we need to go over here. We need to spend some to make some in this particular case. I probably should do that on the first or the second wave. That's all right. That thing is going to make us 25 credits per wave. And since it does that, that makes our life so much easier. I was trying to do just upgrades, like see how far I could get with a low number of troops and a lot of upgrades. It seemed like more troops tends to work better. I think that's partially you get covered by them from getting hit so much. And do I have enough? I think I do have enough. Okay, so we're just going to upgrade the vault again, and it's going to cost us all of our money. But it is now generating 50 gold per turn. Okay, there we go. It's interesting that the collision boxes come in before the actual character models draw. Sometimes if you're right in the middle of the screen, it'll jostle you around a little bit while they're still not there. That's just a load order thing, but I just thought it was kind of funny. Because my character would just start bouncing occasionally. Like what? And then I figured out what it was, because it was like, oh, there's an enemy gonna be here, and it does not want me here because of that. I wonder if full damage would actually work. I wonder how well that would work. Okay, let's see. What do we need here? We need the other part of this master plan. We will get the military architect. This is going to give us the ability to buy ourselves a turret. All of these turrets are in okay places. This is probably the most okay. All right, let's go. We want you to be upgraded now. And we're going to upgrade to specifically this one, and this is why. Not only do we get we only get 1 extra person. This does give you 2 extra slots for people. These 2 only give you 1. But this one prevents a member from dying once per wave. This one, though, heals the 2 most damaged members every wave. At the end of every wave. So this one is really good. And I think we have enough to afford one more of that. There we do, we do. We're gonna put this down here, and again, these cannon plans all revolve around this guy right here, the accelerator. We take the accelerator, and the accelerator gives us faster fire rates, because it basically gets rid of our cooldown on our... It's like 40%, I think. So, like, when you start pairing it up with other stuff, if you can stay in this little bubble, you can destroy whole waves pretty fast. It can be hard to stay in the bubble, though. But there is now upgrades for that. Oh, hey. No shooting me. Oh, yeah, come here. See, if they get near you, they get basically obliterated, so that isn't too bad. Oh, we got a boss. We have a boss! It's a good thing I can't upgrade during the wave, because I just upgrade this turret right now. Oh, yeah, this guy right here. This is the Wave 11 boss. This boss can be so hard to fight with. Like, the laser character, the laser one, and a few of the others. This one has some... Because we put that extra range in, we're actually doing okay. But if you don't have any extra range, because of this boss's pattern is to fly near you, but he's not actually directly targeting you. And it makes it so you barely can get any hits in with your drones. So you have to be like, you're basically relying on all of your damage versus everybody else's. And you kind of can't fight him in any given place like the turrets, because he's just flying around a section of the screen. I did have one round that kind of devolved into me having to chase him around constantly. And it was kind of hard because he'd just zap away all the time. Thankfully, it wasn't too much. All right, let's see. What do we got? 180. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to upgrade this. And we're going to upgrade this to this. This one sounds good, but I don't know about that. Like, blocks one enemy bullet? Maybe that would be cool. It has a cooldown of 1.5 seconds. That could be pretty good. But this is going to go up to 9 meters. And it's going to get buffed more. So that's why we're going to do that. One or two of those can give you a huge section. In fact, we will actually check for that right now. All right, let's build one. None of those are near where I would like them. I would like them to be as close together as possible. So I'm going to say this one will be... We'll just upgrade that one one time, though, for now. Until we can connect them. Once we can connect them, then we're good. All right. Let's get up here. We need to upgrade you. My nose itches. When you upgrade those, that actually gives you more places to build stuff. And we always need stuff. And let's get the academy going here. All right, let's go up here. Should have enough to get that. There we go. We do. Let's get one on reload and let's go. Look at us go. Flying around now. All right. Sorry, that was really loud. I apologize. Chief take normal damage instead. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably one of the easier things to go with. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We get so much speed in here. It's crazy. But we can't necessarily stay in there because everything is going to shoot us from the outside. Okay. There we go. Yeah, see how much that residential care has healed us for? Like, we have saved so much money because of that thing. All right. Is there anything that we need immediately? I need the medical tube. That's what's going to start healing me. I'm not saying that that's you know what? Let's do that because that'll heal quite a bit. And then I need to like seriously get more guys now. Like that needs to be the next thing I do is just more guys. Oh, we got bounced. Oh, we got bounced a lot. Ow. Oh, we entered the bouncy castle and it was all bad. Okay, we're using them as shields right now, which is why we're aiming down here. All right, let's go. That's gonna help us out a lot. All right, let's see here. I'll go ahead and build you. Let's go get the troop first and make sure. And then if we have enough to, we don't have enough to re-upgrade it, but it's but if we did, I think it's 40. Oh yeah, no. Okay, so this is now we will be prepared. All right, that also means that we can get another guy next turn, and that is a massive boost in our damage. So we start destroying things in one volley instead of taking multiple volleys. Oh no, we don't want that. There's some interesting like patterns to some of the villains, to some of the bad guys' attacks. Which is pretty nice. Ooh, no. Come, my little drones. Well, I hope you're drones, because otherwise I'm using you as a meat shield and you're not drones, and that would be rude. Alright, let's go get our... Alright, now we got 5 out of 5 there. Alright, well, let's go down here, because I think we haven't really done anything here. Specialize. Rockets launch a space mine. That's great. That thing does amazing. Enemies come up with a rocket at 50% chance. Rockets have a bigger explosion radius. These two are so good. The extra hit, but I think we'll take that. And then you can... sure. But we do use our dash a lot, so it's not like we're not getting value from it. Oh yeah, look at that. This is when they start destroying everything. Which is good, because like I said, I'm still exhausted. But I'm going to... This video will actually be done very early. It'll be up, should be up near the normal time, but it's actually going to be finished pretty early. And that means I should have the opportunity to get a little bit more sleep this time. Yeah, see, those space mines, man, phew, they do so much work on these guys, too, because you get that extra hit. And if you got, like, more than one guy in a little cluster, you'll get a ton of hits like that. Oh, yeah, this guy has... This guy's pretty... I like this guy's pattern, and his gun is very interesting, because it has, like, a slight bit of homing. See what I mean? Like, it had some interesting patterns. Of course, by now, we've racked up so many explosions. so many of these guys that we can kind of start destroying things, because about 3 or 4 of them were in there. All right, we're good there. We want... Oh, we'll give you backward shot. Automatically tries to dash to avoid impending damage, but the dash reload is halved. Oh, that seems... How... Is that... When that says halved, is that a good halved or a bad? Does that mean it's like takes 50% longer or it takes 50% less? Because the butt leads me to not understand this. So we're going to go with something like that. I don't think anybody's going to die on us, but one never knows. All right, we have a ton of money. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a new patch of ground. Ooh, there we go. Or we can go over here. I think we'll go here, though, because I find that one down there is pretty... Alright, so let's build our accelerator there. And I think we have enough to upgrade said accelerator. Can we upgrade you? Nope, not quite, but that's okay. Now we can just activate this thing. Enemies are invulnerable. No. Ooh. Ooh. You can have the extra hit points. So much for my damage upgrades, but still. Ooh, that is a lot. That is an alarmingly large amount of extra hit points now that I see it. Not that the other two things weren't any better, so... We just have to hope that we can do it. Oh, those wavy rings. Oh, man. They work so much better for the AI than they do me. I was playing the pilot with that one in earlier, and ooh, man, you thought I never played this game in the world before. I always get my butt kicked so bad. All right, let's see here. I think we want to build. I think we want to build this because that's going to give us 2 more shots of, I believe, this one? Yeah. Which should give us... The next 2 things are going to be direct upgrades, so that's going to work out real well for us. So we'll go with that. All right. Oh, get in the thing. Oh, yeah, there's so much. Look at him. It's crazy amounts of hit points. I probably should have been a little more worried when it was 75 hit percent, because that's a lot more than I think my earlier one that I was doing earlier, the one that made me pretty comfortable with that, I think was around 50%. So it wasn't the end of the world, but it definitely was. I was playing the laser guy, and it just did. It was bad mojo for him. It was real bad mojo. He was like, I may just hang out over here dead. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, what do you upgrade into at this point? You just upgraded into the medium troop, so now we have 3 more slots. We'll go grab at least 1. All right. Oh, these guys, like, they benefit from that extra range so much. Yeah, okay, yeah, now we've got our everything. We've got enough guys that we're just wrecking people. So I do apologize about the tiredness. Like I said, I'm working on it, I'm trying to get it to work out. Hopefully it will do so. Let's get ourselves another one of these. Kind of like this one at that point, because it's kind of in the same area down here. All right, let's get you. You're maxed out. No. No. Yes. All right. Was it this place? Maybe it was the other place. Maybe it was this place. All right. Well, I do have 45, so... extra dash points are kind of tempting. Although dash reload speed might be better. All right. Let's go. Just gotta go down here. Boink. Activate. All right. It's not too bad. Like I said, I actually enjoyed the game. It is a little bit more difficult right now, and I'm definitely having to get used to it. But again, I think a good chunk of that is me just being... Someday I will know what's going on. But yeah, I like the art and everything. I liked it. Enjoyed my time playing it. I think I actually have like... Uh-oh, here's our boss. Hey, boss. Oh, sir. Oh, what is that? Oh, you just do very, very bad things to the environment, don't you? Oh, yes, you do. I'm glad I can fight you from inside here, because, man... Oh, you got 75% more health, too? Oh, he is turning this into a Tron maze, but with spikes. Okay, there we go. We've got him. Oh, wait, this is the end... What? This may be the end boss. If it is the end boss... Oh, there we go. I think that was the... I just got an achievement. I think that was the last enemy that I hadn't seen before. So, that's not bad. Where was it at? It was over here, I think, right? Yeah, okay, let's go. Ooh, do we go with reload duration or do we go with damage? I feel like we kind of do damage at this point. Although reload duration would have them firing really fast. Alright, let's go with that. And then we'll go reload duration there, and that works. That spends most of our money. Got both of those buildings up. We have... Oh, no, we need that one. Okay, now we need to go build some cash. Enemy lasers bounce on their last hit. What is it? Sure. I mean... They'd have to hit something for them to bounce. And we do get hit. I'm not going to say we're not getting hit, but... it's not really something that's affecting us. Like, we do get hit, but I think this one's gonna be fine because it would just be bouncing after it hits us, I think. I feel like we're okay with this. Okay, let's go. Upgrade. All right. Oh, hey. We do have some cash, so recruit you. Let's get you. Oh, let's get that. Okay, so our guys can shoot like across the screen now. I think they can physically shoot farther than I can. Oh yeah, those discs are just... Oh yeah, look at that. The little wavy discs. When I was using that pilot, it felt like those discs went everywhere but where I was aiming. Like, just crazy amounts of... Alright, now we have 8. And 8 is great. I've been told. How much do we need? 105 for that, and we got a 65 in here. Alright, back to the old mission. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a certain point where even 75% extra damage just isn't enough for them to survive that onslaught. Massed rockets. My most successful thing, I have managed to beat it with, the other thing I managed to beat it with was the regular gun. And those are the only two I've managed to beat it with. The other ones have all been, wow. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what we can build. Do we want to build? We can get new classes that we'll never use. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's build this, because just in case, if we ever lose a guy, we have that. Okay, let's see. It allows us to change the class, 30% less troops. Right for researching a new class, immediately recruits, automatically recruits a member to ensure he's never alone. Recruits up to 3 at the beginning for free. That means 30% drop, but also drop 1 less gem. But we don't need a huge amount of gems, I think. So let's do that. 35% less hit points. That's going to put us back into... Yeah, there we go. That's going to put us back into being able to turtle up right down here and just make sure that everything is dead. Most of the things are dying before they get on the screen because I grabbed that last... We have like 4 3-meter upgrades, so 12 meters. The Annihilator. All right. Yeah, I will be getting mucho more sleep this week and doing my best to rest when I'm not doing these videos. Just gotta figure out what's going on there. It's just weird because it's just like super tired, and like I said, I'm getting more sleep than I'm normally getting. We have so many rockets. This guy had no chance. None of his fjorms will fool us. Look at that. Thankfully, though, we did reduce the hit points by 30% because otherwise he would have taken a little bit longer. All right. This has been Comet Force. Like I said, it's a little bit difficult right now, but I have enjoyed it. I've gone up to the 3rd difficulty. So far, it's all felt pretty good. It's like $6.99. Comes out, I think, I know because I looked at my email. It comes out on the 17th, and it's got a little discount right when it comes out on Steam. So again, I'll have a link to the Steam page in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, as always, hope you have a great day.